What's up, YouTube? Poor.Mans.Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be dating women made me understand men. All right, before I get into the video, Patreon is in the description. Go and help a brother out. Put some food in my stomach. Keep the lights on, baby. All right, I want my money. I want it on. I want my money on time. All right? Pay what you owe. Nah, but for real though, if y'all want me to continue to make, daily content, or if you want to just sit over here and soak up free content, that's on y'all. But if you do want to help me out, go and hit the link in the description, Patreon link in the description, and subscribe if you want to. If not, I understand. But let's get into it. I ain't trying to waste y'all time. Dating women made me understand, man. Here we go.
So as you may remember, I came out as bisexual last year, and since then, I have been dating women. And what I've found very fascinating is that the more I date women, the more I find myself understanding heterosexual men. Let me explain. Exhibit A. I was on a first date with a girl, who asked me out, by the way, this is relevant, because when the check came, she never once made a move to pay. Not even like the fake, let me reach for my purse move. And though I don't mind paying on a date, part of me felt like, the offer would have been nice. I was also a little taken aback that she didn't even say thank you. And I never heard from her again. It really made me feel like she just asked me out so she could have a free dinner. And the moment I thought that, I was like, oh my God, I sound like all of my guy friends right now.
I'm happy she's doing it because she understands. 33% of women have admitted to going on dates for free food. There are plenty of people that I went to school with, that I ran track with, that would go on dates just for a free meal. All right? It would just be for a quick a little freebie. It happens. 33% of women agree that they already have done it. All right? Women, that's the entitlement thing, all right? So women will complain, well, why can men have sex with all the women they want and not be judged? But women, we have sex with one person and we're judged. Well, why can women not pay for dinner and just assume that that's supposed to be the thing? All right? Double standards are real. They're not fair, but neither is life. Let's keep going.
Now. And my argument against why guys should pay for dates has always been like, look, girls take hours to get ready. Our investment is looking really nice for you. Makeup, clothes, that costs money too. But we were both girls in this situation. We both took hours to get ready, so I definitely felt slighted. Exhibit B.
Makeup. Have y'all ever seen how much men's jeans cost? Have y'all ever seen how much women's shoes are like $5 a pair? If I want a pair of shoes, I'm spending at least $100 if I want a decent pair. All right, so I don't want to hear the whole I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, I ain't asked for all that, all right? I just wanted you to come as you are. I wanted you to just be there. You ain't got to do all that. That's your decision, all right? Don't make me pay, literally speaking, for your decision. Okay, I do understand and I appreciate the gesture for trying to look nice for me. I understand. But if you just coming on this date to get a free meal, you're definitely not trying to look nice for me. Okay, let's continue.
On another date, I went back to a girl's house and I ended up making friends with her cat. That's not a pun. I'm talking about her literal, actual animal. And she said, wow, my cat never likes anyone. I better go out and buy a wedding dress. And again, I felt like I got some serious perspective. I have been guilty of making these kinds of jokes on dates with men. I never really thought anything of it. I was just being silly. But then when I was on the receiving end of it, I suddenly understood the panic. And finally, Exhibit C. One girl invited me.
Yeah, stop playing with these folks' life. All right? That ain't what this is. We ain't talking about no marriage yet. All right? I don't hear no wedding bells nowhere. Stop playing with that man life like he just, like that just mean he, no, I don't even like cats. I'm just faking just so we can talk and date. All right? I don't even like cats. In fact, I'm allergic to cats. All right? That man just playing a role. He don't care about your cat. And you don't even know if your cat like him. You just saying that because you trying to carry the conversation to marriage. Let's continue.
Me back into her house, and her specific words were, do you want to come in and make out? Obviously, I'm like, yeah, you're really pretty. I want to press my face to yours. But then when we got there, we both just sat on the couch, and she talked till like 3 a.m. And I was like, yo, girl, I gotta wake up at like 6 a.m. I was told there would be kisses here. There are no kisses. And like, look, I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, I don't mind talking. I love talking. But she could have said, do you want to come in and just talk? And I would have had totally different expectations for the evening. You know, finally I started falling asleep and I was like, hey, I gotta go. And I gave her one kiss and left. And I felt sad that the amount of kisses promised did not equal the amount of kisses delivered. And once again, I felt like a dude who was upset that I did not receive the expected physical kisses I was promised.
Ladies, and it don't even come down to you saying it. Stop selling that man a dream. All right? Because you end up in a bad position. You can end up in a very bad position trying to sell that man a dream. You got a man in your room, it's just you and him, and it's 2:30 a.m. and you don't expect him to expect sex? He's a pig, he's an animal. If he expects sex and he in a room with a girl at nighttime at 2:30 a.m. Okay, we ain't in here singing gospel songs. We ain't in here go rehearsing Bible verses. Let's keep it a buck. We not rehearsing Bible. I don't expect to be in your room rehearsing Bible verses at 2:30 a.m. Okay? And you don't expect that either. All right? But sometimes that does happen, and women just be, oh, yeah, I can't believe he expected for me to do. Come on, man. All right, it's curfews for stuff like that. Don't have nobody in your room after 11 if you ain't trying to get into it. Let's keep going.
And I wanted to talk about this because I felt like this has really been expanding my perspective when it comes to dating. I finally understand a lot of the complaints my male friends have about dating that I admit I would usually dismiss. But now I really get it when they say, dating is just so expensive, man.
Sometimes I feel like a girl doesn't even like me for me. She just wants, like, a boyfriend.
I wish it were more socially expected to go Dutch on the first few dates, but you're like a jerk if you even suggest it. And any experience that expands your compassion and understanding is one that I think is worthy of sharing. So what about you? Have you had any experiences that have shifted your viewpoint dramatically? Let me know. I'm Anna Akana, and thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace has beautiful, award-winning templates.
Okay. We get it. They're trying to sell some ads. You ain't put no ads on my video. I was just kidding. I'm using your video, but thank you. I really appreciate the video. But anyway, I'm happy she understands. A lot of times when women are put in situations that men are always in, they begin to understand how we feel. Why don't women like to go up to men and try to initiate? It's because they don't like to get rejected. But men are expected to do it every time. Every now and then a woman will get rejected and she feels a little bit of what a man feels. Almost every other day when we try to go up to a woman and we try to talk to them and try to get them engaged. Every now and then there'll be a really good looking guy that a girl will try to go up and do that to, and they'll get rejected, and they understand how we feel. All right? Ladies, we just need a little bit of understanding. All right, we want y'all to understand us, to make y'all know that it ain't just sweet. No, it ain't the grass ain't always green on this side. It always seems green on the other side, but being a man is tough and it comes with a lot. It's hard to lead a family. It's hard to know that the decision you make is going to be the decision that make or break your family sometimes. That's a hard thing to do. It's a lot of pressure. It's hard to be a provider sometimes, especially in a world where everything's unpredictable. We just had the coronavirus. People's jobs getting snatched up left and right. All right, these are all hard things, ladies, that are just taken for granted and expected because we are men. Yes, we are men, and this is something that we do, and we don't even complain when we do it. Generally speaking, most men just go out and do it. We don't get a chance to sit around and complain, well, why do we have to provide all the time? And why do women judge us based on our height? And we don't do that? Like women get the opportunity to ask why men get to judge on weight and why you have to be a nurturer. We don't get to do that. We're just expected to perform, all right? So that's what we do. We don't complain. We just do what we have to do. All right? We do it naturally. And it should be appreciated. It should be more appreciated what men do because it's hard. And that's why you see the suicide rate for men is much higher than it is for women. It's because there's so much more societal pressure for men than there are women. But if you let women tell it, they have it hard and life is impossible as a woman, and whatever. You already know how it is. And men are misogynist bigots that run the whole globe. That ain't me. I'm broke. All right? I make YouTube videos. I'm not out here polluting lakes. But if you generalize, or if you, God forbid, you say all women do something, right? Then it'd be a huge problem. All right, y'all. Till next time.